I, as you all know, was on the flight 1282 Friday evening, January 5th, and I was seated actually in the first row, the aisle seat, 1C. I was reading a book, and I recall that there was a rather very loud explosion, so much so that my ears initially just started ringing really loud.
And then, like a gush of air, I look to my left, and part of the plane is gone. You're looking right out. It's nighttime, so you can see the lights, out there, and you're looking right at it. I mean, this thing is what, 4 feet across and 6 feet tall, whatever it is.
I heard screaming and I heard crying. I saw the flight attendants struggling to close the cockpit door. Looking at the flight attendants' faces, it was clear to me this wasn't going to go well. I decided that this was, when I would need to just come to terms with this being the end.
I'm not prepared for this. I wasn't prepared to die on this flight. It was just going to be a quick flight getting back to Southern California. My eyes are glued to that opening, and I'm just wondering what's going to happen next, and just thinking about the fact that this is it. I mean, this is it.
Sent my son a message letting him know that he was and has been the best part of my life. And he did respond back, thankfully. Unfortunately, during that time, there were my husband and a few other people I could not get through to. And I know that was one of my biggest thoughts, was the grief that I wouldn't get to say goodbye.
When I found out that this plane was not being allowed to fly over the Pacific, my first thought was, then why in the heck was that plane in the air at all?
It is rare that we have an event like this where people survive, where we know that people are terrorized as the aircraft is descending. I think Alaska is reaching out and acknowledging that it is a terrifying event, but they've offered the paltry sum of $1,500 and 3 counseling sessions to passengers, and that's simply inadequate, given that it is a common carrier. And under the law, common carriers have the highest duty of care.
Alaska, Boeing, Spirit, whomever needs to understand how important this was, and it's only by the grace of God and 10 minutes that I'm still here.